welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts.
2026 Indianapolis Colts. Spencer Schrader is the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And Sunday night primetime, he's off and running. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong, it's Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks, as we see him age, we see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing it with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And the hit hook sent him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run for Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
We put a receiver in motion left. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Screen here for Williams. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
It's Amir Abdullah with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds the in route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Jones now on 3rd down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 36.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Stafford from the gun. He finds Adams, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Stafford throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. He's signing for it.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal, Rams.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is taken down behind the line scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Colts 3-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Back to throw here, Stafford. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 4th down and goal.
Set. Red 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Mevis able to knock it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Abdullah now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Back roll 80. Take go.
They go play fake with Jones. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Looking for Pittman, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Stafford now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw here for Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
And the Rams, first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now Stafford again. Connects with Adams again. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Ready. 250.
They're in long for him here. Brought in right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another Rams first down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Adams put in motion right. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. It's Stafford once more. Throws caught. And this is down all the way to the 3.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
60.
Third and goal, it's Stafford. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Point after by Nevis is good. And the Rams bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Abdullah now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
5-yard gain on the play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
First down, throw by Jones. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw again, it's Jones. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Coaching youth football, Kate, this is where the kids like to say, it's starting to get real. It's starting to get real for this offense. They've got to find some solutions. This deficit, it's getting bigger, and that sack isn't helping matters.
Shut up! Cougar 19!
Second down carry for Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
On third and long, it's Jones. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up fourth and long. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep for the Rams, it's Xavier Smith. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Stafford from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
At his own 5-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Going from the pistol, Stafford finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Stafford from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on second down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Rams first down. Again, it's 13 yards.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Stafford. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Lady!
Stafford throwing again. He finds Adams, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. Offense is set, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Connects with Adams again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get more points to end a lopsided first half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams push the lead to 20.
Colts nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
Jones on first down. There's the downfield work in the left. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
First and 10 at the
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Abdullah now to return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Jones looking to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They've got first down here from the 36. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. And they just can't finish the play.
He was covered by Cameron
Here we go.
Kitchen.
From the gun, Taylor. And second down only works out for a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jones now on third down. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
From the red zone on first. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Schrader on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts cut the lead down to 10.
20, Colts 10. Spencer Schrader gets the kickoff working at blitz.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Whittington now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Rams and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. First and 10, here's Stanford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 20.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10. That's a 50-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed left side to Smith. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
And it's third down.
And center receiver left. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Throwing is Stafford on third. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They got the job done their last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Joseph throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Zone read, handoff to Taylor. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check out.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
Defenders in
line.
the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First down throw by Jones. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
For the Colts field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Blake Corum now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Stafford now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Stafford sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nakua here, he's got it! And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Rams.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. That's good. Rams, 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 180.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one is launched downfield. Looking for Pittman, but it's intercepted. And the Rams will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Adams put in motion right.
60.
This is Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Play action now for Stafford. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make a long walk back to the line for 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
250.
Throw here, 3rd down. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. This makes it up to the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Option gives to Taylor. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Pistol now for Jones. Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Blitz coming for Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here.
180.
They put Adams in motion left. First down throw here for Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Man in motion here.
First down. Rams.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
They send Nakua in motion left. They take the handoff now, Stafford. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On the handoff, this is Williams. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Rams are set to punt. Then Evans, the one to kick it away. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Play action now with Jones. He beams one deep right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Jones upping the pace here.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. Trying to work as fast as possible. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Oh, he put everything he had. He's got it inside the 25. He's going to have this one down to the 20. Offense in the hurry up now.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Again, Jones to the air. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Hits the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here, it's second and goal.
and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
Complete on the option. And he's brought down at the line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts got to score in a hurry. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Taylor, and he gets in, touchdown. The Colts making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Rams headed out to the field now. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, take every second off and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. A handoff to Williams. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple, leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Back to throw. He finds Adams, complete. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
And the Rams first down.
Sign quarterback run here. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They draw it up for him. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.